Gotta get rid of all the fear and the doubt. Jesus, yeah, I love you and I wanna make you proud. And I'm in a struggle, yeah, I need you right now. Holy Spirit, yeah, you here right now. Lord, I know you hear me when I call. I felt your presence, then I dropped down to the floor. And it's crazy how you love me with my flaws. I give my life to you, Lord, I will give it all. Lord, I was living life and I ain't know that I was lost. I ain't even see a problem with breaking the law. I was trapping drugs, I was trying to get him off. And I did a lot of sins, but he forgave them all. But that's my old life, yeah, you know that I regret it. Now that I look back, I see that I made bad decisions. And now I live a new life, this a new beginning. A relationship with God, and there's nothing better than it. Jesus did so much for me, man, how could I forget it? Now I'm in a good fight and I'm fighting in it. Heaven is the goal, I ain't stopping till I'm in it. I'ma keep running this race till I'm finished. I'ma keep running this race, I'm laced up. And I'm really blessed and I'm highly favored. I was on that block trying to get my cake up. Living life for money, trying to get that pay.
You better do what you can. Don't wanna see you fall back in that life again. Not that life again. You better do what you can. Don't wanna see you fall back in that life again. Not that life again. Not that life again. Gotta keep your mans. I be just like Cody Stain. I follow.
About that, we had to treat females and stuff. The young boys out here, come on, what Gerard, what old Gerard that? You know what I'm saying? You hear this girl, that girl, man. Listen, man, I got daughters. You know what I'm saying now? You know what I'm saying? What I look like telling my daughters not to let a man treat them a certain type of way. If I'm out here treating the females, you know what I'm saying? If I'm out here treating the females this type of way, I ain't doing that. I can't treat a woman. It just, you know, we doing just what they want to do. With that, you smart enough to teach them something different. You know what I mean? You know, just because they might want to do whatever, but teach them something different. Show them they worth. I mean, for real, because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I'm by myself now, and I feel like all the stuff I did to females, that stuff come back to you, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? Because my baby mamas, I got drug through the mud, you know what I'm saying, by women. Baby mama, drug through the mud. I mean, through the mud. I was head over here in love with. She dead and gone, you know what I'm saying, God bless the rest of her soul. You know what I'm saying, but she was right or die for me now. You know, so when I got shot at together, everything. Somebody shooting at her, trying to rob me, everything. We ain't done been through everything, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
You feel that comes back on you now?
Yeah. Now, even still, stuff, they come back on you, stuff I did in the past. Cause I used to treat women like never have, never will. You know what I'm saying?
Like what? What type of things?
Like, I might got 2-3 girls in a party together. I tell you when I'm stay here, she don't stay there and wait for me to come back. And I'm going here and check with this.
Right.
You know
and they have no idea. Right.
They might. I mean, I was just like a dude, like.
But it wouldn't matter if they knew or not. You just knew that was wrong.
Yeah, but I mean, hurt them. I mean, like try to get them to mess with my homeboys. You know what I'm saying? Stuff to that nature.
Right.
You know what I mean? It ain't no fun the homies can have. That's just the frame of mind I was in at the time. Man, to see the young boys now like that, man, it bothers me now. You know, because I know it ain't right like it used to. I ain't caring on it.
Is it because you didn't care about the female?
I was young. I wasn't ready to get married. I had met this older woman at the time. I heard her heart, man. She wanted to settle down. I heard her heart after we made love, whatever. She said that she wanted to be with me and whatever. And she was like 27. I was probably 19. Okay. Before I had my first kid. And I told her I ain't want to know. I'm not settling down. I'm young. And I heard her, broke her heart. She cried. I ain't never seen this woman again. You know what I'm saying? I always think about her. Where she at. Love to apologize. I just get my teachers the business. I seen her. Make her cry. And I seen her in Walmart one day and I was like, you don't remember me, do you? When I told her I was. And I apologized to her, you know what I'm saying, for the way I treated her in school, you know what I'm saying, the way I treated her. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, she could have been ready to kill herself that day. Till I seen her and I apologized to her. it took something off of me. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it set me free in certain areas. You know what I'm saying? Because I think about a lot of stuff I did to people. People tell me I used to be a bully. I didn't think I was no bully at the time. And I'm a little dude. I ain't no big dude. But I know I can fight. I'm gonna shoot. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't really realized I was a bully. Some people tell me that. You used to be a bully. You this and that. You know what I'm saying? I regret a lot of stuff I did because of now what I go through now. It come back to you. Believe it or not, karma is it's real. You know what I'm saying? God should do unto others you haven't done you. You know what I'm saying? Like things I did. That's why I'm a peacemaker now. More of a peacemaker. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of women friends that I talk to. People think I be, why you ain't doing this? Why you ain't hit that yet? All that crazy stuff. No, it ain't about that. They come to me, I try to tell them their worth. My friends might beat them up and all that kind of me. Become be there for them. You know what I'm saying? They need anything, I'm there for them. You know what I'm saying? They my friends. And it look like, you know, I always meet hurt women for some reason. And that's what, and I sit back and God speaks to me more so when I'm around women. Hurt women. Lord talk to me. And like he tried to talk to me when, before my baby mama got killed. That he been trying to prepare me through dreams. I dream about stuff like, I be talking to my daughters like, I see them growing, where your mom at? Mom gone, Dad. So I'm trying to throw that to the side like, no. But the whole time was God trying to talk to me. Right. Trying to tell me something. And when it happened, he said, I've been trying to prepare you for this. But I thought it was a personal feel man's. That's why I was blowing it off. Devil, you're a lie. My kids ain't be without their mama. But God, the whole time, God was talking to me. So clearly, trying to prepare me through dreams. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of dreams, intuition, things. I see things. My therapist told me it was discernment. But, you know, I still try to know when God's talking to me. Right. You know what I'm saying? I've seen times, this dude, I met this dude and I was talking to him. The Lord told me to tell him that there was something special about him. You know, this man got killed the next night. Shot in the head. Next night, after I finished talking to him. Right. So, I mean, it's crazy, like, I'm just trying to work towards what, you know, God got something for me, man. I hear them. See him and God got something for my life, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to be rich. Where you at? You know what I'm saying? This is, you know, we caught him be in the church there. A prophet. You supposed to be rich. Where you been? Like he knew me. Where you been? All these people, like I feel like I'm a bridge. Right. For people to come to Christ. And when I lose so many people, man, like close to me. Like last year before last, I lost so many people close to me. I feel like I can lead them to God in the right way. And then I feel like it be my fault sometimes because of the relationship I have with people. I'm a people person. You know what I'm saying? I used to have enemies, don't have enemies no more. I don't want to make none. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why I had to stop being around people. But I've had this building and they was out here doing whatever they was doing out there. And a man came to me. He's an old dude, nice and martial arts. So I ain't gonna call his name or whatever. But he came to me and pulled a knife out. Like, I'm like, yo, and this dude nice. What hurt you? Right. He don't need no knife. So like, he pulled a knife out. I'm like, what you doing out here? You know what I'm saying? If you ain't gonna straighten these niggas, you know what I'm saying? Then you don't need to be around him. Right. Because he holding me responsible. Because I'm really an OG out here to these guys. Right. He was holding me responsible. Like, if you ain't gonna straighten it, you don't need to be around it. Because they hold me responsible. So after that, I stopped hanging. That's why I don't really come around people. I'm hanging with people too much. You know what I'm saying? Because people carry spirits too. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying they come where I am. Like, people don't understand, like, you could be like, oh, this that ride with Gerard at. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna catch this ride, that spirit. But they see they susceptible to it because they're not open minded to it. A lot of people don't believe it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they're not open to it. So they're susceptible to it. They're gonna bring it right around you. You know what I'm saying? As soon as they get upset or something, there it go. You know what I'm saying? Let somebody get to them. And guess what? They come for me. Because of who I am. And then I got to fight. You know what I'm saying? Really fight. When I got to the through people, I don't, you know what I'm saying, fight spirits and they carry, and I'm ready to really hurt a person because they carrying that spirit.
Right.
I got to that point where I had to stop dealing with people, stop being around people, because people carry spirit. They don't know they do it. They're not aware.
Right.
So you can't blame them. So I just had to get to myself. I know how to worry about it because I fight some. You know what I'm saying? Through people. And, you know what I'm saying? Everything. I've seen them in the woods, right? And I don't know if it could be a bad or whatever. Like, right out here. And they be standing there and the boy, I'm like, y'all don't see them in the woods right there. And the boy, they laughing at me. They're going to look over them. So they laughing at them. They start laughing at they laughing at me because people don't believe me. They think I'm crazy.
Right.
But it's real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's real now. And they don't believe it. So I just been fighting stuff like that all my life, man. Like people don't believe it. You know. I just, and my brothers, my oldest brother, you know, doing some time upstate in here. He back out now though. He didn't change his name to Muslim.
Okay.
But he grew up in church like we did.
Okay.
But he's a Muslim now and changed his name and everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But every time me and him get together, we talk. See, my mom won't talk to him because she don't hear it.
Anything about Muslims?
Yeah, she don't hear it.
Okay.
So he don't want he don't give her too much conversation.
Right.
Because she don't want to hear it. She not gonna listen to what he got to say. See, but me and him, when we talk, we gonna go here. He gonna say his stuff, his part, and I'm gonna say mine. I'm gonna go to the word with mine too. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to the word. We gonna like this here, that, there. You know what I'm saying? But we bump heads, but we, you know what I'm saying? It's a conversation. We communicate.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? He even come home for Christmas. We're like, you got something for me, bro? What you got for me?
I love it.
You know what I'm saying? Because he want to hear what I got for him. You know what I'm saying? He know I'm gonna stand behind mine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can go to the word with it too and get from the word. You know what I'm saying? You know, I learned a lot from him too.
Right.
You know,
Absolutely.
both ways. You know what I'm saying? I done been to the mosque. You know what I'm saying? So that means when I'm a type of person that like certain preachers. It took me a long time to really go back to church. Start listening to certain people because if you ain't been through what I've been through, I don't feel like you've been through what I've been through, and you ain't seen, you ain't never did this, shot nobody, you ain't never did none of that. It ain't too much you say to me. You know what I'm saying? You had to been there. And that's what most people like that. They want you to been able to been there. Done that, sold drugs, shot people. You seen somebody die, all that. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't did that, you know, it's like, I ain't want to hear it. I don't want to sit around and you can't tell me. If I ask you a question, you can't answer it. No, well, I mean, you wasting my time. Like, so I started going to church one time. Cause I feel like, you know, it ain't want nobody, you know what I'm saying? They don't understand. And I just don't listen too much. Yeah, because I don't really listen too much. I'm the type of person, I sit up in the church and I hear something that don't sound right for me, I'm about to go. Well, I'm raising my hand and ask you a question, something right in the middle of the church. It's just me.
Right.
But, you know what I'm saying? So, in order for me to be able to talk to a Muslim or anybody, I got to be able to relate to them. See, a lot of people feel like they don't want to hear about the Muslim. They don't want to read the Quran. None of that.
Right. Because
it ain't the word of God, but hey, you got to be able to know what they, just like I done, the Mormons. They used to come out here and talk to me. I gave them my part about the spiritual part, everything. They ask questions, I'm going to tell them. Everything. Ask questions. I done been to their church. You know what I'm saying? Everything. So I done had a piece of everything. People ask what the Book of Mormon about. I can tell you. You know what I'm saying? Most of these people can't do that. You You go to them, you can't save somebody if you can't know how to, you don't know how to come at them.
Mm-hmm.
You can't ask them no questions. You can't do none of that. You can't help nobody.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know about what they talking about, because they're not going to hear you, they're going to close you out.
Right.
So, basically, I start taking in everything. I take in anything. I know what to take in, what not to take in, and shut out. And I learned that from living life. Teach me. You know what I'm saying? I've been where I don't care. Crazy. My old son, I try to keep him being a thug gangster. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the way I taught him so much stuff when I was coming up, so prepare him for the world. But I feel like I did kind of wrong. You know what I'm saying? It ain't never too late to correct certain things, but I just had to learn and keep learning. A lot of people close minded. And my mom and my pops, they made it part of it. Like my dad still got his businesses, still trying to do his thing, and I'm still be there for him. I'm kind of feel like I'm out here by myself because my brothers in wheelchairs. Like Jermaine, after he got in prison, some years later he ended up getting an accident, running from the police.
Right.
Don't know if he was driving or what, but I believe somebody else was. But my cousin found him face down in the ditch. Turned him over. What is Jermaine? You know what I'm saying? In some water, he got through out the car. So when I had to be there for my boys, man, like Gerard, worse off than Jermaine, I had to learn how to just with the doctors how to take care of Gerard and all that since he's been in jail for like 20-something years now. But I just seen so much fall on my face, people die around me. You know what I'm saying? What made me who I am? What's still making me? Because I'm still losing people like.
You wrapped your arms around me like a lasso. You went and painted the picture Picasso. Oops, Picasso, you made my heart grow. A lesson I learned from the seed is it starts slow. Trust me, you gon' see the tree if you look close. Don't you know having faith is a substance of things that you don't see. But trust me, you gon' see the fruits of your labor. King of my focus, walking in purpose. I said
I got like a couple of my friends, them guys, they love God like I do. And we usually get around and talk, you know what I'm saying? But we got pulled apart. So really I just try to step off it. And it's a struggle. We want to get back in the street.
Or like backslide?
I mean, basically get back in the street and do like I used to.
What do you mean?
Sell, drug, rob, anything to get money.
Right.
But I got children, you know what I'm saying? I got daughters trying to lead them and guide them the right way, you know what I'm saying? Their mama gone, they ain't got me left. I got a little baby boy. His mom been in prison for 7 years, but almost he's 7 years old. She been in prison for about 5 years. You know what I'm saying? His godmama, if it weren't for her, you know what I'm saying? My mama, I don't know where I'd be at, because I wasn't prepared when my baby mama died with my girls, so my mama got them best place they could ever be. You know what I'm saying? Being girls. Because I feel like my mama raised me good, My baby boy, he was born with cocaine in the system, so hospital gave him morphine. Every time his breathing at the front of the album hit the button, they sent him to Greenwood. Stayed in Greenwood 14 days behind that. And Greenwood said they shouldn't have gave him morphine, so they had to wing him off morphine. You know what I'm saying? So he kind of hyper. And won't nobody watch him. So, you know what I'm saying? Just too much for the average person. You know what I'm saying? So I really had him a fighter. Had him fight. That's why I feel like because he was always with his mama and she no telling what she have him at. So I kind of try to teach him to protect himself, you know what I'm saying? Be able to stand up for himself as a baby, a child.
Right.
But then he got fighting. He got a terrible temper, anger problems. But he on medicine now. His godmama, she keeps him. And I don't know why I'd be able to talk about her.
Absolutely.
Right now, I don't know where I'd be without her because I couldn't work. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't even work or nothing. And then she's mama. He calls her mama. His mama get upset about it, but she was out 2 years. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, when you out here and you ain't really in a kid life, you think just because they with you, you spend the time with them. No, it's different. You know what I'm saying? You got to spend time with them. Not just because they're around them. We in the same house you in.
Right.
And you doing everything else. No, that's not being there for your child. That's not spending time with them. And thank God for her and my mom. My kids. My girl's on the A on the road. Just got inducted to the Betty Club.
Mm-hmm.
And my baby boy, he on the AB on the road. My kids rap. My older boy rap.
Mm-hmm.
He nice with it too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to keep him.
Do you feel that your oldest is following after certain things that you've done?
No.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't say. I listen to his music to understand him.
Okay.
That's the best way for me to know what's on his mind. Listen to his music.
Okay.
Because his name means guardian angel.
Okay.
His first name. He don't get people call him that. And I never realized why he don't let people call him that until I heard him talk to one of his females.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, he told her like, it holds responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I never thought to that. You know, I never thought about that when I named him. But he was my guardian angel because I didn't kill myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I named him guardian. I named him. You know what I'm saying? But he takes it holds, you know what I'm saying? It holds a lot of responsibility.
Right.
And he said that's why he don't like people to call him that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because he had to step up. I don't know, I can't explain it, but that's why I overheard him talk to a female about it. And I said, wow, son, I ain't never knew you thought about it like that to this thing. You know what I'm saying? Because he never told me the reason why he don't like people to call him that. But he called it. They still call him names that I named him, but it's just saying his first name. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I understand it. Because I never thought about it to that extent, that I put that much of responsibility on him by just naming him. And you never know with kids until, you know, I always talk to my son about anything. He could talk to me about anything. You know what I'm saying? I was there for him. But he got a song. He ain't put out yet, so I really can't say. But he ain't put it out yet with me out there. And I taught him this and that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I was just teaching him survival tech. You know what I'm saying? How to survive.
Right.
You know, I mean, he could be, I don't know. One reason why I learned from listening to his music. That's how I know what'll be on his mind. Listen to his music.
How do you survive?
I work. I mean, I'm a jack of all trades. You know what I'm saying? Right now, my record from when I was younger, I got misdemeanors in there. They lost me when I was young. I used to do a little stuff. And they hold me back from really a job, but I work. I do anything. Paint carpentry work. My daddy want me to check up his business. What I could drive an excavator, a machine operator, a blueprint operator. I mean, I'm not working right this minute, but I do have jobs. You know what I'm saying? I got jobs. I just need transportation. I just don't have transportation right now. But I survive. You know what I'm saying? I've been on the streets. A nice part of the, you know, of the year just on the streets surviving. When they get cold for some reason, it seems like this is where I be. But I don't worry about myself too much as long as my kids good. Like, you know, I mean, I know what I be going through. I'm gonna come out of it, you know what I'm saying? Just to make me stronger.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But he ain't gonna put no more than you can bear. You know, what?
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years? Actually,
Your youngest will be what, 12?
Mm-hmm. No, my youngest boy. Yeah.
So.
He gonna be 12. I really don't. I kind of like don't. I live for the. I live like for the moment. Cause if things happen, I try to not to plan because so much stuff happened. You know what I'm saying? From my experience, stuff happened, and I end up disappointed.
Okay.
So it's kind of hard. I trust in God about my situation. Like 5 years, or hopefully I'll be married. About to be married. Settle down on a home with my kids.
Have you ever been married?
No.
Okay.
No. Played the streets for most of a lot of my life. Then when I did find somebody I want to settle down with, they were playing the streets. So that's why I said this stuff come back on you. You come back on you like
okay.
I can't but 5 years like I got my bachelor. I got my associate degree in criminal justice.
Okay.
I really actually want to finish school.
Mm-hmm.
I started in industrial system technology.
Okay.
Programming light controllers.
Okay.
I was real good at that.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to finish.
Mm-hmm.
Programming, wiring diagrams, all that. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I just
so you're saying you're marketable?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. Hard work.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I mean? Like, I do landscaping, everything. I do it all. Like,
okay.
I don't know what God got for me.
Right, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I don't really, 5 years, it might be shorter than that, 2 years. I don't know what God got for me. You know what I'm saying? I know it's coming.
He said maybe shorter for being married. I know that's right, okay.
I mean, whatever God got for me, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to take it because I know you can't, when you feel like you at your bottom, you can't go nowhere but up.
Right.
And you can't go no lower down, you can't go no but up. There's nowhere else to go but up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know it's my season.
Mm-hmm.
So I just be here for my kids.
Mm-hmm.
While my kids grow up. In 5 years, my oldest daughter was gonna be what? She gonna be in the 12th grade. She either been 12th grade or graduated.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, God done showed me them.
Okay.
As grown women.
Mm-hmm.
In my dreams, yeah.
Okay.
Successful women.
Mm-hmm.
So, whatever that lead, maybe I might be in the pulpit in church. I play drums for my church though, but I know God got something for me to do. Like me and my home were talking the other night about. Like people see what I've been through, and a lot of people know me. You know what I'm saying? Even though I don't know them, but imagine me in the pulpit like preaching. People gonna show up just to see what I'm talking about. To see if I'm about anything, you know what I'm saying? Just to see what I got to say out my mouth. They're gonna show up. And that's all it takes for the you know what I'm saying, grab their attention. And for them to show up one time, you know what I'm saying, they were like, Gerard, this is you know what I'm saying? You came out of this situation, man, I can too.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So basically I just want actually I was supposed to be documenting my life for real. That's what the Lord put on my spirit to do. But I never did it yet. You know what I'm saying? That way people can see where I came from to when I come out my situations. You know what I'm saying? But I just never did it. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's a story and you just heard a little piece of it.
Right.
Cause it's a lot. Like I was jumping. I can't start from the beginning. There's some stuff I just can't say on. You know what I'm saying? So, but some people know my story.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I just want my story to help somebody else. Just, did.
How did you know God was real?
Man, what? I mean, when those spirits, when I was young, those spirits tried to get me in there. You know, so I pleaded blood. I done been to church all my life, like, I feel his presence. I feel the presence of God. Like, I done seen this demonic, this in Franklin, this woman was trying to climb the wall. They were trying to get the spirits out of it. I done seen her trying to climb the wall. I mean, she literally was about to climb this wall. To the saints grab her and hold her down to get these spirits out of her. You know what I'm saying? God came to me when I was a kid, in my dreams. He, you know, showed me things. You know what I'm saying? He speaks to me. I don't want to know about it. Like, he real because it's just so many reasons I can tell you why God real. Like, he been there for me. Like, he kept me. I'd be dead if it weren't for God. I'm gonna tell you something. Things I done did. When my baby mama died a couple years ago, and I was crying out my man, you know what I'm saying, because I never thought it would happen like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to God, and like, where you came to, I'm driving. Drinking, I'm driving. You know what I'm saying? Crying out my mind, you know what I'm saying? Fussing out. You know what I'm saying? The Lord, talk to him. And I know where I'm going, but I'm going the back roads. So I turned down the wrong roads, and I'm like, God, Lord, where you taking me to? You know what I'm saying? As soon as I pull back out, a car come around the curve halfway, middle of the road. If I would have kept going, I'd have been hit on this car. So then I said, all right, go down, turn it up, turn on another road. So I look in the road, I thought I saw some money in the street. Man, this all while I'm talking to the Lord, crying or whatever. And I see the money. I thought it was money, but I stopped. I mean, I started in the middle of the street, rolling with it down, backed up, opened the door. It wasn't no money, it was something else. You know what I'm saying? So when I closed my door, a car came around the curve, half middle way of the street again. I said, Lord, he was just keeping me. You know what I'm saying? Stopping me when he wanted to stop me. Just so I won't run into these obstacles. Now, I'm coming from work one night, and I'm tired now. You know what I'm saying? I'm working double shifts and whatever. One morning. And when I woke up, I was on this side of a ditch. All I seen were trees in front of me, and that thing, a driveway just came up. Like, come right out. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I had to be God because, you know what I'm saying, where did the driveway come from? All I seen were trees in front of me. I don't know how I got on the other side of the road. I was asleep. I woke up and I'm like, blue, and all I saw was this driveway. I seen trees in front of me, I saw a driveway. I don't know, but thank God, man. Let me tell you something. Because it had to be. There ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? A big buck was in the middle of the street. When I rode, he was right here at the line. I rode past him, he bowed to me. Thank you, Lord. You know what I'm saying? He holds him back. I seen Deal run out, turn around, go back the other way. God was keeping me. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody but God. Can't be nobody but God. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm telling you, like, keeping me home. It's just so much. God being for me. I could tell you stories on stories. What I seen. Talk to the Lord. He always confirm himself. Like, if I tell somebody something or I get something, go through something or something, he confirms himself. That's really how I know. Like, he confirms himself every time. Through somebody else, or maybe something somebody say. Or maybe I see something on TV, anything. But God confirms himself to me. To let me know he real. Like, let me know he there. He heard me. You know what I'm saying? And I just know he real, man, because I don't know where I've been at. Dead or somewhere. Well, he real now. Really real.
Okay.
I just got stories on stories, but you know what I'm saying? It's just hope we help somebody. You know what I'm saying? I can tell some more stories, but it'll be forever. Like,
what's stopping you? Most people feel they have to have like a title or they have to be ordained.
You want my opinion? Like, how you gonna ask if you ain't trying to listen? To keep it real, all y'all tripping. But then y'all wanna play victims. If you love the world or the things of the world, then the way of the Father's not in them. They say I got too many rough edges, but I am not soft, I'm Christian. 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 I am not soft, soft, I'm Christian. If you love the world or the things of the world, then the way of the Father's not in them. Yeah, they say I got too many rough edges, but I am not soft, I'm Christian. Like how you looking at